Hi everyone, and welcome back to this slightly dead channel of mine. My name is Jessica, and not normally, life changes, I don't know. I film Plan With Me videos and upload vlogs and, talk way too much about my planner. Lately I have not been doing that, and that's partially what this video is about, because I'm working on my master's degree, and this whole last year has been just like a whirlwind of getting oriented and getting everything set up for what this video is about, which is completing my master's degree project. So in addition to classes and teaching and all sorts of other things, I'm working on a year-long project in order to get my master's degree in English. And I'm primarily doing a literature project. So that is where the academic planner from Erin Condren comes in. So I have this is the old one. I ordered this like right as they were discontinuing last year's undated academic planner, so I'm sorry that you can't get this one anymore, but I do really like the changes they made to the academic planner for this upcoming year. It's dated. From what I can tell, you can choose which month it starts in, so it doesn't even matter that it's not undated anymore, I think, because you can still choose whatever month it starts in. So whether you're on a semester system and you start in August, or you're on like a quarter system, you start September, maybe even October. I've never been on quarter systems. I've gone to like so many different colleges, just because I was a transfer student in community college, and no matter where I've gone, whether it was for my like prereq classes at the community college, or once I transferred to my bachelor's degree, and now for my master's degree, and including the community college that I now work at, we're all on semesters. So I don't know that quarter system life, but I have plenty of friends and family who have done that, and yes, that's a total tangent. I don't know if I could do quarter system. You get a lot more classes in, but it's also like, it sounds super stressful, so kudos to you if you have survived the quarter system. But yeah, I'm still going to be using my Erin Condren Life Planner, like I do without fail, but the academic planner is going to be solely for my master's project. I might incorporate some of the schoolwork for my classes as well, since I'll still be taking classes in the fall and kind of in the spring. It kind of depends what they offer in the spring. As of the end of fall semester, like I'll, fingers crossed, have like all my coursework done. I'll just have to write my project and take like a language or a linguistics class. But technically next spring I don't have to take any other English classes. I might though if they have a good one. So anyway, this is my academic planner. I got the World like watercolor cover on it. So like the front of it's like Africa and Asia and part of Europe and Australia, and then the back has the Americas and a little portion of Africa. So yeah, like I said, this is the old undated version. I got this for really cheap because like for some reason it was included in like the end of season like half off sale, so that's why I grabbed it. And I was like, if anything, it'll just be like a really junky notebook for me to try to get my life together on this project, because basically I started researching at the end of May, so right when the semester ended, and then I have to propose the project in the fall and get that approved hopefully in October, like October-ish, and then I would start writing the project in January. Although honestly, I would probably start writing it once fall semester ends, after Christmas or something, once I give myself a little bit of a break. So yeah, the undated planner came with the date dots. These, I kind of wish they wouldn't do these according to the months, because like when you have this planner especially, like the colors wouldn't match up with this. So like for July and for the months that have 31 days, they include 31 dots, but for like, sorry, I forgot that Monday is landscaping day. Oh, by the way, I didn't even start off the video how I intended to. Happy first day of summer and happy Friday. And my plan for the summer, now that it's summer, is that I'm going to upload once every Friday. There might be some extra stuff in there. I have like lots and lots of travel footage from this semester and like early summer. I don't know what I'm gonna do with that. It's like not comprehensive video at all. I don't know, I'll figure something out. But yeah, so to go back on my date dot tangent, for like February, they only include 29, so if you want to use this for a different month, you can't, but whatever. So yeah, the front of the academic planner, I haven't filled this out yet. I'm not sure if I'm going to do stickers or pen or what. And also, I don't necessarily want to tell you where I go to school yet, because I don't want you to find me. Sorry. Nothing against people who like regularly watch. If you found me in real life, I'd be fine. It's more like random people who find my videos and watch it once and they're like, kind of make creepy comments that I delete. So yeah, anyway. So if you're not familiar with Academic Planner, I don't think any of this has changed from what I've seen from other people's videos. I'll try to link unboxings of the latest Academic Planner below so you can see how this year's looks. But these pages are pretty much the same. You have projects and exams, which would be great if you're, you know, using this just solely for classwork. And I think I might use this like for my proposal and then probably for projects. I don't have exams, thank goodness. So it would just be like papers and presentations and stuff, but you get one of these pages for each of the months, really, or you can use it however you want. It's just they're color coordinated to go along with each of the months if you're familiar with the Erin Condren colors. So these are great, and it has the same paper as the regular Erin Condren, so that's really nice. The only thing, my favorite improvement to this year's academic planner is that they added tabs to the monthly pages. The undated old one doesn't have that, but I'm getting by. So how I dealt with that is that I took like all of my old snap-in rulers that are slowly decaying because I'm really excited about the changes. There is a bunch of balloons just floating away into the sky. Goodbye. Please don't release balloons, guys. They come back down eventually. Anyway, yeah, I took all my old, what are these called? Rulers, and put them, because I don't have tabs. So on this page, there's my pen. On this page, I'm keeping like a reading list. I was originally going to write down like everything I read for the project on this thing, but I'm reading a lot of articles. I hate weed whackers, and I also hate leaf blowers. I know that you all have to do your jobs, but the noise they make is so irritating. Anyway, sorry, this is just a very tangential thing. You can tell I haven't filmed anything in a while. But yeah, I'm just writing down the books I'm reading because those are like the bigger things. I'm reading a lot of articles too, but I'm just writing down the books. And so I have one ruler here. Sorry, I had to pause for a moment because they were literally weed whacking like right outside my window, and that was not going to be fun for anyone to listen to. So yeah, what did I just say? I guess something about the ruler being here and the reading list I'm keeping over here. And then if we flip over to the monthly section, this one I had to use the June date dots, even though this is like the January color and I would have preferred to use the dots that actually matched. But because January has 31 days and June has 30, I couldn't use the ones that I wanted for this. So I just think they should consider making all of them 31, you know, and then you can just decide whenever you feel like using it. So on the monthly section, I have another ruler to keep my place. I ordered some monthly whatchamacalls, stickers from Oh Hello Stationery, and they will be here soon, and then I'll decide which ones I'm going to use. I mean, I kind of don't, I'm not going to be really looking at this monthly section unless it's that month, I think, so not a big deal. But yeah, I was just marking like travel on here so that I know like what weeks I can't schedule a ton of stuff. So, and then I have like monthly goals. So I had to read one of the like short novels that's involved in my project. I created my draft bibliography, and then this is kind of ongoing. It's just keeping a reading journal and a log of what I'm reading and what I'm thinking about it, and any ideas I have that I can incorporate into the proposal and then ultimately into the project. I also have marked on here the day that the place that I'm working for the summer opens up. So I've had about a month off between jobs, and could have probably gotten more work on this project done, but I also wanted to like see my family, and it was graduation season. So I kind of had, you know, you kind of have to remember your family even when you're working on grad school stuff, like, you know. So yeah, this is how the weekly sections have looked so far. The only difference in the new planner is that obviously it says like what it's dated, like you don't have to write in the dates, which I find nice because with undated planners I tend to kind of screw up. Like this last week, for some reason I just skipped the 14th and then I wrote the 15th on Friday, and then I realized, wait, that's not right, and I had to like scratch it out. I could have used whiteout, but I don't know, I just did a quick fix. This is like a very messy planner. This is not my like pristine stickered planner. Even that's not pristine, because let's be real, I'm not a pristine person. But yes, this is just like, this is mostly functioning as a notebook specifically for this project so that I have all my ideas somewhere. I'm also maintaining, if any of you are in school and interested in this type of stuff, I'm also maintaining a Microsoft OneNote notebook that has like my master bibliography with like more detailed plans of like when I intend to do what. This one is more just like I write in it the week of, because with the digital notebook I can, you know, quickly move things around. So that's kind of like the master copy of like my whole plan for the summer, and then this one's just kind of day by day and also keeping notes. So on this section I'm writing, well, I kind of stopped doing this though. My initial plan was to use this part to write like what I actually read, and then in the to-do section writing what I plan to read that day. But that seems kind of repetitive, so I might just leave this section blank unless there's like an important meeting or something. Then as you can see, I have a lot of notes in this middle section, so it's kind of just things I'm thinking about as I'm reading. This was the week I visited my family, so I really didn't do much the second half of the week because we went to the beach and the mountains and all sorts of stuff. This was last week. The stuff I read last week didn't really seem relevant, so it's kind of like a waste, but that's important too when you're researching. And then I need to move this to this week. These are just some post-its I have on like how I'm using it, although now I kind of have already figured out how I'm using it. This is this week, so I'm going to move my little avocado bookmark and my date dots for the month over here. And so this is what it looks like at the beginning of the week. I went in this morning and wrote down what I plan to read over the next couple days. Hopefully this hasn't been framed terribly the whole time, but anyway. Yes, so this is how it looks at the beginning of the week. I write down what I'm going to do, or basically read at the beginning of the week, and then I'll fill in here. I'll fill in here with my thoughts if, you know, I feel like writing them down. I'm keeping like really detailed notes on my computer, but this is kind of nice just to flip through, and like if I get stuck when I'm writing, just have like kind of a concise version of it. And then I think over here I'll write probably my work schedule, because then that'll start this next week. So yeah, that's how the weekly sections work. And then I've just been putting post-its here when I've been having random ideas. This was mostly while I was reading the book. Then you have 1, 2, 3, 4 notes pages at the end. So I'll probably, if I don't use these, it's not a huge deal to me, but if I need to pre-write just so I have something on paper, I find that actually handwriting notes often helps me out when I get stuck actually writing something, and that's what I teach people who are learning how to write for college too, is like, you just need to write something. You obviously need to edit it later, but like, you need to write something. You can't just like sit down on your laptop the night before and try to write a perfect essay. It'll be very stressful. Anyway, so for this section I also have another ruler, and I'll move those 3 rulers to like here, here, and I guess here once I move on to July. July's gonna look interesting because we have like this pink, what's technically the February color for Erin Condren, but then we'll have these blue dots. I think it'll look fine. I have some of these Erin Condren stickers left over too, and I'm using this one for July, so I think those will look nice together. But yes, that is the academic planner. It goes like that for every single month. There's no like extra notes pages at the end. If you don't know, it just kind of ends at the end of the last month, and then you have this page, arriving at one goal is the start of another, and then you have this page of the stickers. I don't think these changed, so these are pretty much the same. I might use these in the monthly section. I don't have tests or quizzes though, or exams or midterms, so I might like slice these off and send them to my sister, who is in you know, college, where she has a totally different major than I do, so she actually has exams. And then, yep, that's the end of the academic planner. So that's how I'm using it for my master's degree. Thank you so much for watching, and I am going to be uploading every Friday, hopefully, this summer. It's going to be something. I'm not sure what. I've definitely missed doing this. It's just I kind of was super busy the last year, and I didn't have time or honestly energy to do this, so I'm glad to be back in a way. I don't know if I've really been, I don't feel like I've been gone because I watch YouTube like every day, but I know that I have not had much of a presence here. So yes, that is the academic planner. I will try to leave some unboxings down below so you can see what this year's academic planner looked like, and I hope you got some ideas. So have a great day. Bye.